Welcome back. Shout out to the wolves. Salute to my ninjas. Sound the horns. So I just sat in the pizzeria after work eating, and they had Spanish news on. I don't speak Spanish, but body language and stuff. So I'm watching a woman on there basically teach other women, because I even asked the pizzeria guy, is this woman doing what I think she's doing, teaching women self-defense against a car attacker? And he says, yeah, that's what she's doing. You got good observation. And I'm like, yo, bro, what is going on? Like, her technique is when a man grabs your hand, don't raise your hand up like that. You flinch it down and you get it out of his grasp, and then you swing your keys at him. And I said, yo, this is the worst advice I've ever heard in my life. First of all, if that man is bigger than you, when majority of men usually are stronger than women, so the skinny guy that you think you're stronger than will hit you in your jaw with 5 pounds of pressure and literally level you. You'll think a big man hit you. But, a lot of men hold their power back. Even the attacker, thieves and shit. They're like, I'm going after her because I'm going to scare her. She's going to give me the keys, and it's an easy one, and I'm out. If you fight back a gorilla man that has already decided you're a victim, hand your keys over. That's defense number 1. No, that's defense number 0 is you having car insurance, and, that's the fucking point of car insurance. In case your car gets stolen or broken down, you go to the company, and then you get another car or some shit, So, 1, you're willing to throw your life away to protect a car. Sound the horns. That's fucking stupid. Men will tell you this. A grown-ass man with combat training, with military experience and bodies under his belt will tell you, if a man comes from behind me and is going to rob me for my material possession, I'm going to give it up. It's not worth the fucking fight. I might lose. And when I lose my life or my legs or my eye or whatever, I'm going to have to pay more money. I'm going to have to go through more pain. You get it? Men think like that. And I'm like, yo, I believe in teaching women to defend themselves. There's a lot of maniacs. There's a lot of women now. Every woman doesn't have a man. So, and even if you do, what? That just means they get more aggressive. Yo, I ain't saying your man gonna save you. Because, it don't always happen that way. But, what I will tell you, if you're going to put your life on the line, stop fucking playing around. Go get a license for a pistol. And you carry your little 22 in your purse and your whatever. And you start pulling out on these men that physically grab you and try to harm you. No matter how big a man is, when he sees the great equalizer, they think one thing. Is it worth it? I might lose now. And there's plenty of other women and other people to go do it to. What's up, boss? Hey, how you doing, man? You too, man. Stay warm if you can. So, if you can't do that, like I said, first rule sign of defense is give him the car. Because your car's not worth your safety. You probably got kids to raise. You can't afford a bad back. You can't afford him hurting your legs, punching your fucking chest, and damn near giving you a heart attack. You know that can happen, right? So, but if you are going to get aggressive, because you have no choice, some of these guys will just punch a woman right in the face. They're not holding back. That's just shock value to scare the shit out of a woman. Like, yeah, you feel that little bit of pressure I just gave you? Imagine if I keep swinging these hammer fists. You know, so I know that there's a maniac out there. Unfortunately, he doesn't go to square one and say, I'm gonna scare her first and see if she'll just give it to me. He's going right to the flashing a gun, pistol whip you, you know? And I just want ladies to be a little safe, you know? Think about your actions. Taking losses is not really a loss when you have insurance. So if that's for one, you're not really taking losses unless, you know, you don't have that. But it doesn't matter. What are you, a car or your life? Car or your health? You know? If you're not healthy, you're going to lose your car anyway. Get it? Probably lose your fucking car anyway. So, I suggest you get mace. You know, man can't see, man can't fight. Or miniature nightstick, the ones that are metal and you can press the button like Batman and it flies out. And then just because you're small, with the way you swing it, the baton can shatter a man's kneecap. And you could be a small person. See, there's a lot of ways that a smaller woman can have the power of a god, of a man, and then treat a man like a woman and watch him scream and squeal like a pig. You know? If you don't want to get too gory and bashing men, get a stun gun. It's non-lethal. You don't have to go do gun training to get it. And then you become the female Zeus. Shoot lightning bolts at niggas. Niggas won't even get 2 feet next to you. As soon as you whip that thing out and he hears that 5,000 volt clack and clack, 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 he's not even gonna waste a breath. That nigga's gonna put his hands in the air and say, I was playing. Please don't hit me with that. You get it? Because he knows what time it is after that. If he ain't the one in the rare million men that can take a fucking 500 volts to the heart, to the spine, to the neck, to the temple, fry his brain. You know, if he can't withstand that, like the 1% of men that can, then he's gonna drop like a ton of bricks, and then you can have his way with him, like a sack of potatoes. You can do things, you know. Get a fucking banana and put up his tailpipe. Treat him like a woman. I mean, don't do that. You'll go to jail for that. you can't actually do that. But you know when you got a 200-pound man on the floor flailing like a fish, begging for help. Oh, the feel of a woman must have. Like, yeah, nigga, look at you now. You thought you was fucking tough, didn't you? You didn't know I was Zeus. Like, real talk, ladies. My father sent me here to protect you, and I'm only one man. So, that limits my protection. And he gave me this weak-ass little vessel. You know, he gave me like a decent body, but I'm not that terrifying, you know? It's the voice, the body, and the will to get shit done. When you look in a man's eyes and say, one of us ain't making it out of here. You know that you don't actually have to mean it. So, unless you're a woman with a deep voice, protect yourself. Realize that the more vicious you do to protect yourself, you also have to worry about the traumatization of hurting somebody. See, a lot of people tell women to protect themselves, and it's getting worse, so you're getting more, you know, you just have to get Rambo. I've seen a couple of John Rambos for the last 3 years. There's one black woman was walking down the street or something. She happened to be a off-duty officer now. And she's looking like a a victim. And a fucking retarded black guy walks up to her and stands there, and she can read body language because like she's a cop and she's a woman and she's not a dumbass. So she tells him right off the rip, don't do it, man. He goes, what you talking about? She said, if you fucking try to rob me, if you put your hands on me, it's over for you. And he said, yeah, you sure? She reached in her jacket, and she said, if you put your hands on me, I'm going to shoot you dead. Don't fucking touch me. That man touched her, grabbed her up, and she immediately gave that nigga two. And he fell on the floor and screamed like a fucking baby. You shot me! And she said, I told you I was going to shoot you. Why the fuck did you? What the fuck is wrong with you? And unbeknownst to you, buddy, I'm a cop. You're fucked. You didn't rob a woman. You're trying to rob an officer. So you're really going. So he's having a really bad day because I doubt he's free right now. I don't think they take kindly to men trying to rob officers. I think that's a big charge. And then it's a woman officer. So you're really looking like you're looking crazed. Then you're on camera and she warned you what was going to happen. So you're an idiot. You're a danger that needs to be sat down for a couple years. Have your freedom taken away so you can remember why to be good. So you can walk around and be free, you know? Maybe hard out here, and I understand. Poverty makes people do stupid shit. So I forgive you for your sins. Not because you don't know any better, because I know why you're doing what you're doing. All love, all praise to the Most High.